Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for stopping by. And for those who haven't watched my videos, or if this is your first time, my name is Victor, and I am just starting out this channel. It would be cool if you subscribe and leave a comment. And today's topic I want to talk about is how I became an entrepreneur. Going back to my childhood, I can remember that my mom had a few trades. She was a nurse, she was a cosmetologist, and she was what else did she do? She did something else. I can't even remember right now. But anyway, my dad was a brick mason, and he did that all for as long as he lived, basically. He helped me with my house when I bought a house, one of my homes that I bought. He helped me to lay down a walkway. So anyway, that's basically, I worked with my dad when I started working with my dad when I was 14 years old. 14, I started working with him, and doing each summer, in the summertime, he would pay me $50 a day. And so I would just mix the cement, move the block, water, whatever, mix stuff for him, dig holes. I would do all that. It was hard work, but he was paying me, so I was doing it. And when I got closer to getting ready to graduate from high school, I had to think about what was I gonna do. And because my parents didn't really tell me anything or ask me, hey, are you going to college or what are you going to do? I don't remember them saying that. Wasn't prepared. When I got out of school, I had a couple of friends that they went to college and things like that. So I went to community college, picked classes, didn't even know what I was doing. So I ended up dropping out of there. And my neighbor was a welder, and I figured, like, hey, we would help him do stuff like cutting metal and stuff like that. So I was like, man, I'm gonna just enroll in the trade school and weld. So I did that. I got my welding certification, so I was like a certified welder. I started welding, and I did that 10 years. And so when I wasn't doing that, I was working with my dad. And he would do the bricks, and he would do like brickwork in front of people's house that needed like iron gates. And so I would do the iron gates, and he helped me. So we'll help each other. I would do the bar doors. I would do the gates, side gates, rolling gates. I would do all that stuff. And so from a young age, I had that entrepreneur thing, just because my parents, that's what they did. They had trades. My dad was his own boss. That's what he did. And so I did it. And I try to tell my kids and things like that it's cool to go to college. You can be educated and stuff like that. It's really good. But a trade is something that you can learn, and you always be able to make money with that. Like, you don't have to have a job. You can make your own job. You can go out there and start something. Like I say, like, I know how to weld, so I did like welding jobs, like making gates. I learned how to make gates. I learned how to make barbecue pits. We used to sell barbecue pits and make barbecue pits. We used to do gates like that. I say bar doors and window guards and things like that. We used to do that stuff. And I always looked at it like, I'm gonna get a trade. If I'm gonna have a trade, I'm gonna have something that I would be able to fall back on it. Even if I don't have like a job, I could find something to do. And so I ended up having like three trades. I graduated from cosmetology school, and I did that for like 3 years. Went through the school, graduated, worked in a couple salons, helped learn, went to shows, did that. I cut hair on the side. I do things, or I thought about it out the box. Like, I'm going to do something where I can always be able to make money. Like, I won't be like a person will just don't have no kind of skill. So in my last trade was mechanics. I went to UTI for a whole year, graduated from there, and I didn't get certified, but I'm like entry level mechanic. So I can go work at, like, do maintenance on cars and stuff like that. But I did still do stuff on the side. Like, I changed brakes, did tune-ups, did other things. YouTube is really good at, you can find stuff. Like, even if you're a mechanic, you still have to look, they still use videos to learn. You don't learn everything at the school. And so I did that. And I will still do that. And so that's how I became an entrepreneur. I always thought that if you're an entrepreneur and you're working on your own, yeah, you're going to put in time. And you probably have to put in way more time than your regular job you will be working. But it's more fulfilling. And there's no ceiling on how much you can make. It's just on you. If you work hard and you can do it and manage, you can make a lot of money. On the other hand, if you just have like a job, say, if you just have a skill and you have a college degree, you can make a certain amount of money. But most of them, like my wife's a teacher and she has her bachelor's degree, and she only can make what, they give them raises, but at the same time, if she makes $60,000-$70,000 a year, that's all she's gonna make. But if you're an entrepreneur and you can, you work hard and put systems in place and you could do things like that, then you can make $1 million a year. It's like unbelievable. So, that's my take on that, and just thinking out the box. I learned very young. My dad, I even bought a truck when I was in my 20s, like a flatbed truck and a trailer, just to do. My dad's friend used to like do hauling, and because I seen him do that, I was like, shoot, I could do that too. And so I did that for a season. I even started a junk removal business a few years ago, and I bought a boat trailer and turned that trailer into a full junk removal, like, dumpster. Like, I have a truck, so it didn't really take me that. It took me probably about $1,000 to make, and it was very profitable. I did that for a season, and and so you get creative and you could do different things. Like, still, I have the skill to weld. I can weld. I could fix things. Like I say, I could build a trailer. I don't really do welding anymore, and that's another story why. I'll tell you guys why in my next couple videos. I'll tell you where I'm at right now in my life. But another skill I learned is to sell online through eBay and Amazon and things like that. And that's the skill I had to teach myself through watching videos and stuff like that. But I learned how to do it. And I've been doing that for 11 years. And that's what I like. I like the fact that I don't have to go clock in. But, like, I do my work every day. But it don't matter what time I do it. I could do it early in the morning. I could do it late at night. It allows me to go to the gym, stay fit. It allows me to go see my daughter every game. It allows me to, basically take her to school, pick her up from school. It has allowed me to do those things. And time is the most important thing that I've learned. And being an entrepreneur, it depends on what job or business you have that you will get that time. But it is well worth it. And so that's my story. I'm just reflecting on, or just sharing my story of how I became an entrepreneur, and I never will go back. That's why I like the fact that I can do content. So I could do content and I could sell my stuff online and still have time. And so that's a beautiful thing. I encourage you, if you're on the like, if you're thinking about what should I do or whatever, just start brainstorming about what can I do that will give me my time back. That's the most important thing anyway. So with that, I'll end this video. I appreciate you. I appreciate you stopping by. If you made it all the way to the end, I really appreciate you. Make a comment if you can. And just continue to watch my videos. I'm just trying to share. I'm trying to just reflect on my life and maybe inspire some people. So thank you for watching again. Be blessed. Please, no.